Hi, welcome to the video. This is a video where I show you how I play the Ed Sheeran song Thinking Out Loud. There are 3 musical sections in this song that you need to get down one at a time. And that's what I would tell anybody that's learning any song. If you just break the song down into the musical sections that you have and do them one at a time, and then put them all together to make your song, so you don't get overwhelmed with the number of chords that you're going to have to learn and put together. That this one isn't really difficult on the number of chords that you're going to have to learn or know. Of the 3 sections, there's one that dominates the song. It's the verse, and I would also consider the chorus being the same exact chord progression, which is 3 chords, arguably 4 chords. And I say that because one of them it starts off with D major, and then it's a D major over F sharp, which is really just a D chord. It's inverted, where the bass note is changed to a F sharp. Got my dog thrashing around in the other room. I don't know if you can hear that. So let me try to show you how the rhythm of the song goes. It does. And that's how I play that. I think Ed Sheeran plays it a little more simply, but he also gets a lot more instruments to back him up later on in the song. But to me, that rhythm fits the song, and it fits what all the parts are doing. So I'm going to show you how I play that. But I think the very least, at the very beginning, what we should do is learn how that chord progression goes. I'm playing a D major chord, and that is on your bottom string in the 2nd fret. I use my middle finger. My ring finger goes in the 3rd fret of the 2nd string up, and my pointer finger goes on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string up. And then the open string above it, the open string above what you've got covered there, is a D note, and we're going to use that as our bass note. And this song is, especially through the verse and the chorus, is all about a bass line. It's a walking bass line. It sounds like. It's just a walking bass line, and it is over and over and over again. So, like I say, your first chord is that D major. Now, you're going to see that I'm not even using my middle finger here, because I'm going to use that later on, and I'm not actually even playing the bottom string. I'm concentrating on these 2 strings right here when I'm playing this. And I'm gonna play the bass note with a down pluck, and then these 2 notes with an up, and I'm not even playing the bottom string. And during this entire thing, I keep my ring finger planted on this 3rd fret of the 2nd string up, and it doesn't move. So each time that I'm playing the bass note, I'm playing a down. And each time I'm playing these other 2 strings, I'm playing an up swing. And So that's how that part goes, slowly. And then you can work your way to where you can get a good, you're getting a good grasp of how the chords flow, and then you can work some of the other magic into it. I guess you'd call it magic. And all I'm doing is just adding more of the same pattern to allow the song to kind of flow. And that is that's something that's going to come from just practicing that over and over again. But you'll get it's the first time through, you'll go down on the D and then up on these two strings, the two the second and the third strings up, and then the next chord is a D over F sharp, where you don't change anything down here that you're playing, but your bass note, I come over the top with my thumb and I play the second fret of the top string, and that is an F sharp. So you're playing a D chord over an F sharp bass note. So I'm just playing that down on the F sharp note and up on these two right here. And then the next one, I just move my middle finger to the third fret of the top string, and I'm deadening with that finger. I'm deadening the string below it. You don't want that one to ring out. It'll sound like that. You don't want that. Or maybe you do. But if you do, you may be tone deaf. Okay. And the next one may look funny, but it's actually just like an A chord with they call it a suspended fourth. It's just because I told you I'm keeping this finger planted right here the whole time, because in just a second we'll do this little lick that ends that A chord and goes right into the D chord. Okay. So when we put it all together, it's the D bass note, F sharp bass note, then it's a G major, and we're still plucking up on the same two strings. Okay? And then it goes to this A, and this A bass note is this open string, the second from the top. And the way an A major chord works is, the way I'm playing it, I'm just flattening out my index finger. And I'm covering the third string from the top in the second fret, the fourth string from the top in the second fret, and like I said, I'm keeping this finger right here planted on the third fret of the fifth string down, second string up. So that's how that chord progression goes. And like I said, you can the working on the rhythm of it is so it's slowed down is and this little lick is as we play this A chord, I'm bouncing from the second fret of the third string up to the fourth fret and then back off. It's a hammer on pull off. And then this finger's going to the fourth fret of the fourth string up, or the D string, the third string down from the top. So it goes. That's when your D chord comes back in, and it repeats this pattern over and over and over again. That's the hardest part of the song, except for singing it. But that's the hardest part of playing the song. And like I said, I'll go over this rhythm again. It's like down on the D, and then up on these two strings. And I play this bouncing back and forth with this F sharp, or the D over F sharp. It goes. So it's. I'm not playing any more string. I'm playing 3 strings. I'm playing one for the bass and 2 for the chord. Practice that over and over again, and you'll have it. Now the second section to the song, I would call it maybe a pre-chorus, and he'll go to an E minor chord, which is a open top string, the second fret of your second string down, and the second fret of your third string down. And this, the rest of them are open. And this is the first time I'm going to play all of my strings, including the bottom string. And then it goes to an A major chord, which is open string on the second string down, second fret on the third string down, second fret on the fourth string down, and second fret on the fifth string down. Then do a D. So how this is going to sound is. That's the first section of that. And the second section of it is, it's just an E minor to an A. There's no D there. Then it goes E minor to an A to a B minor. And the B minor is, you play it from this first or second string down, and don't play the top string at all. It is second fret of the second string down, third string down, fourth fret, fourth string down, fourth fret, second or fifth string down, third fret, and the bottom string on the second fret. And we're barring that second fret to cover this note on this string and this note on this string in the second fret. Then back to an A. So it goes all together. And then it goes back to an E minor, an A, and it builds up on this A, like five stabs at it. That's how the pre-chorus goes. And then you're going to jump right back into that chord progression of the D. But he's not, in the chorus, he doesn't do this. That's just the verse. This is the Take Me Into Your Loving Arms part of the song. And the third section of the song is very brief, but it just ends the chorus with a backwards walk of the bass line. And the chord progression there is B minor, and we went over that chord. I'll just play it all. So all that is it's a backwards bass walk. It's So it's a B minor, A major, G major, F or a D over F sharp, E minor, A, D. It's actually really common chord progression, and that is the whole song. You put all those parts together, and you'll be able to play the entire song. I'd say that the hardest thing to really work on is that I don't break down strumming patterns very well because I don't know how to really put it into words. What I'm doing, there's a feel to that, but once you get the chords and you start to play through it, you should be able to develop a rhythm to be able to do it with more of a feel than just playing. Which is fine. Actually, what I think he's playing. But like I said, he's got a lot more musical instruments backing him up. So, anyways, thanks for watching. I hope it helped you out. It's a beautiful song, and I love the chord progression. It's really simple. It's really close to Marvin Gaye's Let's Get It On, without getting so close that it was plagiarism. I think there was a lawsuit over that. It's in a slightly different key, but the song goes in an entirely different direction, but than the Marvin Gaye song. So if you have any questions, let me know what they are, and I'll see if I can answer them for you. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.